I don't think journalists should be wary of taking money directly or indirectly from the drug companies for their education. I think they simply shouldn't take the money. And I think any decent journalist would have that view. Journalists covering healthcare would have that view. Now, the argument is that there are independent foundations that take the money and then dish it out in an independent and impartial way. Now, that may be the case. Certainly all the evidence from the world of medicine suggests that's not the case, but let's assume that is the case. One thing that foundation and the journalists who take part in these courses are doing is supporting the marketing strategies of the companies funding this education. Now, clearly, the companies are broadening their promotional and marketing strategies, moving not just from doctors and other health professionals, but wanting to include journalists in their promotional targets, and funding these so-called independent educational activities, funding journalism awards, is exactly how drug companies are extending their promotional influence into the media. It's an extremely worrying process, and I think any organisation involved in this needs to have a good hard look at themselves and ask, why are we taking this money? And I think possibly the answer is worth pursuing, and I think other journalists should be bringing a lot more scrutiny to those organisations which are accepting drug company money to fund the education of journalists. I think this is like an infectious disease, and I think maybe we need some sort of treatment.